Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome once again. We are here with a very powerful sustainer, and he is the CEO and the founder of Evergreen Farms Corporation. So, you tell us about the journey, the passion you have for agriculture. How did it come about?
Well, thank you, Sustainer Freak, for taking the time to come and visit the farm. We really appreciate all the work that you've done to educate us about so many things that we did not know about farming. My passion for farming came from my childhood. My parents were all farmers. All we ate came from the farm. And then when I traveled, I realized a big difference in the quality of food that we eat. When I was growing up, we're eating green vegetables right from the farm. Everything was right from the farm, all natural, all organic. But when I traveled, I realized that even though they label things organic, they don't taste organic. Yeah. And I realized that there was something I needed to do to change the dynamic of the story. So I started, each time I visit home, I would try to talk to people that are farmers to see what they're doing on their farms, what they're harvesting. My zeal for eating a lot of good food pushed me to trying to grow it myself. Yeah. So it happened that one time I came home, I spoke with a friend, a classmate who had a garden at the back of his house. He took me, we took a tour, and then eventually we started talking about the next steps. Yeah. How can we maybe have something bigger? How can we move to the next step to a situation where we're producing something en masse? Yeah. So I came across somebody who was selling this piece of land. And Sami was all with me.
Yeah, the Ebo Sami.
Yeah, the Ebo Sami has been with me all along, and the rest of the team. So even though I was not here, I know that the technical staff was there, the manager was there, the workers were there, helping to grow the farm, as you can see it now. Wow. So now we have plantains. We're already producing plantains. We produce egusi. We have cocoyams, and we've even eaten yams. Yeah. When I arrived this time around, the njama was from the farm. Yeah. Pepper was from the farm. We have even chicken from the farm, and plantains. It's just so amazing. I just feel like living on this farm. Wow. So that's how they all started.
Okay, so far, what has been the challenges you faced? As someone who is not in Cameroon, and you're out of this country, and you're doing a lot of great things out there, but wanting to invest in agriculture is a bold step. But so far, tell us your challenges.
Okay, so one of the challenges is, of course, because of the distance. But the good thing is that I have a manager that I can call anytime, and I can tell him I need this done, and he does it. And I have the able technical staff, Sustainer Freak, that if we need any technical solutions, we know that we can tap on them at any time and get the solutions. There's the financing part of it, because this is an investment. Yeah. So it's also a challenge, given that we are a sole proprietor. Yeah. So there's the financial challenge on one side, the fact that I'm operating from a distance, but I'm humbled with the fact that I have people that I can trust, people that I can call on and say, okay, do this, and they will do it. So those are some of the things that.
So what is the vision for Evergreen Farms Corporation? Because we want to know the vision. Okay. Where do you see this company in the next 5 years?
Okay, so there's a whole lot of push for us to grow. One, employing young people, right? It's something that I really want to do. I hate to come and see people suffering. I hate to come to visit and see people, I need medicine for headache, they don't have money to go to the hospital. I hate to see people who could be using their energy, their time to do something productive, and they're just wandering around. So this venture was to help people, was for us to employ people, was for us to harvest good produce, like this logo says. It says quality food, good health, better life.
Wow. Quality food, good health, better life.
Exactly.
Guys. Quality food.
Quality food.
It's important for the health. Exactly. and life too.
Yes. Wow. So that's one vision, one good vision behind this whole project. Talking about projecting forward, as we see what is going on here, when I talk to my friends, I tell them I'm doing an experimental farm. So in a way, this first stage is experimental because there are things that we're just still testing to see if it works or it doesn't. But in the next few years, God so willing, we need to multiply this 5 or 10 times. So the goal is to multiply this 5 or 10 times.
And that will be creating a lot of jobs, so many jobs. It's quite amazing. I mean, there is a lot of people in the diaspora are usually scared investing in Cameroon for one reason or the other. But I think you have taken this bold step. What is that advice you want to tell them, those who are out there and are scared investing in agriculture?
Okay. So what I would tell them is that nothing venture, nothing gain. Nothing venture, nothing gain. I've ventured in business in this country before, and it so happened that it did not work the way I'd hoped for. But this is my second big time investment again in this country, because I know that if you don't push the limits, you'll never succeed. Yes, the first time you fail, you have to get up, you brush it off, and you keep going. So this is my next venture. I'm saying that even though the other venture did not work, I have the hopes that this one will work. Yes, so for those in the diaspora, there's just a whole lot of things that you can do in this country, agriculture being one. People will always need food. Yes, so I enjoy food from the first day I come into this country. I want to eat everything.
Farm,
when we drive around, I would tell them, oh, stop. I've seen something. I want to eat this. I pick it and eat. I pick this one and eat. It gives me a lot of joy because we don't have that quality of food back there like what we have in this country. We're so blessed that anything from fruits, vegetables, any kinds of crops, we have the best quality in this country. So that is what really pushes me to make sure that we can make people have quality food, they live healthy lives, and then they enjoy the life by eating good food. I just realized that you have a different mindset, because usually when a lot of people come to invest, they just want to have a farm and then treat workers anyhow and do whatever they want to do. But I see the vision, because you have a company, you created a logo. I mean, this is agriculture in Africa, and sometimes you just want to do it in the local way and then make money and then leave. But I've seen a vision. Why did you choose to go that far, like to have a company, to have a green corporation? I mean, why? So I know and I understand that when you treat your employees well, they are happy, you get a good output. So I always tell him that make sure that everybody's happy. Make sure that whatever, we built that house because I knew that when they come to the farm, I don't want them to be under the tree, hiding under the tree. No, they have a comfortable place where they can lay down at night after they had a day of work. They lay down, rest well, so that the next day they continue working. So treating the employees well is number one. Our priority is to make sure that everybody's happy. I tell them, I say, this thing is not for me. This thing is not for me. If it were for me, I would stay out there and invest over there and not care about what is going on here. And I'll be happy. There are people who do that. But I still believe that, when I turn around and I look, I've been in a situation where having a 1 meal in a day was difficult. So I can reflect back to my childhood and I saw how we were struggling. So now I want to make it better for other people. I want the life for them to have a better life than what I had before. Yeah, so by creating this, it's going to be employment for the people. It's going to be good food that people are eating. And also, when I come, I eat the good food from the farm too. Yeah, whether, the plantains, the cocoyams, the jama, all that, I'm very happy. I've told them that they should make sure that they drop some fruits all over the place because I like fruits. Mangoes, I want to come mango, I harvest the mango, oranges, everything. They even have sugar cane. Yeah. So one day, we'll be harvesting all these fruits and vegetables and eating and be happy. That's all it is. Yeah.
Wow, guys.
Thank you.
Anyways, guys, if you want plantain, like real organic plantain, we have Evergreen Farms Corporation all the time. Am I right, sir?
No, yes. Oh, we have a lot of them. Very soon we'll start harvesting in hundreds. But right now there's still spots of plantains here and there. If you want 10, we can give you 10 at once. But in the next few weeks or months, we'll be harvesting in hundreds. So anybody that needs plantains,
there should be a number or something. I mean, there should be a number.
Yeah, you can give the number.
Yeah, 655461346.
You have to repeat that number so the audience.
Yeah, 655 461346 or 674 57 4077.
Okay. We have some amazing guys here. We should not talk and they don't talk. I mean, one word for agriculture, for those, one word.
No, everyone is French.
Everyone is French.
No.
En français.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez dit?
Qu'est-ce que vous avez poussé?
Vraiment, franchement, ce qui m'a poussé de lui, c'est le plantain. Donc, tellement je suis arrivée au stade, j'ai été très surprise de voir beaucoup de choses, comme les légumes, la tomate. Bon, ça m'a beaucoup plu. Si bien que même j'ai fouillé le bas, j'ai pris un macabo. Tellement ça m'a plu. J'ai fouillé, j'ai arraché un macabo. Sinon, ça me plaît tellement. Je suis tellement émue. Très émue même.
Wow. Okay, sir.
Yeah, for us, we started like play, but it's coming to be a reality. So for us, we are still convocating people to come more and more to come and witness what we are going through here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's really a privilege to be in this, actually, the Evergreen Corporation, because we were like the base who started it. Our dad like gave us the impression that we should get into something, not actually for a profit making, but to see how the surrounding community eat good quality food. And this is the result. We are really grateful and thankful to him that he actually give us the financial support, keep encouraging us, and thanks to for the Sustainable Africa Corporation that Sustain Africa that actually help us and at least to for us.
But you are young. I mean, he's young. I mean, you say your dad. I mean, there are so many parents out there who say they want their kids to engage in agriculture, and at the end they are not interested because they see agriculture as a dirty man's job. So why did you choose to follow that? I mean, you had a choice.
No, actually, I choose that as regard to his empowerment that he gave us.
Yeah.
The impression he gave us about agriculture. No, you see, agriculture, if you look now out there, many people are engaged more in agriculture. It's not like the archaic knowledge we have about agriculture. So agriculture is something that if we engage, and you engage intensively, you see the good result out of it. But ours is not that actually, it's not for profit making, as we said earlier. So you can see how the surrounding community actually eat good quality food and
empowering and then creating jobs too.
Yes, and creating jobs
okay,
too
you are young, so what do you tell other young people out there who are shying away from agriculture?
Yeah, I will try to advise them that agriculture, they should not see it as the way they think. They should see agriculture like a bold step that can take them in any level that they wish to take if they're actually serious to follow the agriculture. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So
thank you. One word?
I wanted to give thanks to my father for the good job that he wanted to get for us here in this village. Yeah. So I'm come right from the northwest
with the crisis.
Problem outside the country. But now I'm very happy to sit here, employ myself as a worker. So this is my father's plantation. Then I'm very happy. I don't know what to say.
Wow. So you're already creating impact. You're already creating impact.
Yes,
wow.
And I'm so happy that the vision that I have is gradually materializing. So I see young people like him. You know, he's gainfully employed. He's happy that he's here doing something with his hands and seeing the result. He has been very, hardworking from the stories that I've heard for the work that they do. They went back for a short Christmas celebration and came right back. Yes, and I'm very happy that I have people who are very hardworking. And as I said earlier, the goal for us is to magnify this 10 times. So next time when we come, we have 10 times the number of people, we have 10 times a bigger farm, and then 10 times the produce. Wow. So I'm so happy that we are able, through this corporation, able to contribute towards wealth building, towards empowering the health of the people, towards giving people employment, security, job security, and so on. And also the environment, because here we maintain a sustainable environment, so that from the advice that we get from technical people, we're making sure that we sustain the environment through our practices on the farm.
Okay. Oh, guys, we are so happy and delighted. We just heard from the CEO and founder of Evergreen Farms Corporation, and it's quite amazing. He left all the way from the US, and he's here at his farm in Cameroon. Can you imagine? And it's very far, and he's so passionate about it. He's so excited. So the whole thing is we all have to get into agriculture. We have 41 million people who are sleeping hungry every day. 250 million kids in Africa, I mean, are starving. They sleep every day without food. So the world is at the brink of hunger. COVID-19, the Anglophone crisis has plagued Cameroon. So many different difficulties young people are going through. Is able to employ youths, and you can do the same through agriculture. Let's invest in agriculture and let's create the difference. We want a world with zero hunger, right? And we want a sustainable environment. Here we don't just cultivate plantain. If you see, it's intercrop with cocoyams. We just want to make everything sustainable. I mean, so Sustain Africa is always here. Evergreen Farms Corporation is always here. So you can always call any of the organizations. I mean, if you want help, you want to start up your own farm, whatever you want to do, we are available. Thank you so much. About quality food, good health, and better life.
Yeah.
So order your own plantain, eh?
Exactly.
Order your own plantain.
Let's
Thank
all
you.
stay healthy. Let's have a better life.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good quality food.
Good quality food, yeah.
High life expectancy.
This evergreen, eh? And you see plantain. Those of you who don't want to invest in agriculture, you see how this is plantain. This is plantain. So this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. But those who don't want to invest, to produce a bunch that you may spend approximately 1,000 francs, let's say, from clearing and everything, so we can estimate 1,000 francs per bunch. But selling a bunch like this, I'm telling you, it's from I think 5,000. Yeah, so it's a lot. The profit or more. So the profit is enormous in agriculture. Let's all engage. Evergreen has this. This is a CEO.
So anybody that needs cocoyams, plantains, jama, tomatoes, please contact us. If the crops can contact him, the phone number is
655 46 13 46 or 674 57 40 77.
Technical partnership, Sustain Africa is here for you.
Technical partnership with Sustain Africa.
If you meet Evergreen, you are met Sustain Africa. So all together.
Working in partnership.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Even pepper.
Pepper,
Wow, we have pepper.
Pepper, everything is here.
Let's farm. There's chicken behind. There's chicken behind. You have chicken. You have a farmhouse like this. Underneath, you see maximization of space. Underneath, you have Wow. This one is gonna be a monster soon. You see. So about green, you soon have this.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
So gradually, we're cropping, we're intercropping, we're doing everything gradually, and hopefully within the next year or so, we should have a big poultry, and we should maximize the production of cocoyams and plantains, and also potatoes, tomatoes, and more. So this is just a start, and we hope to grow at a fast pace, so that we'll be able to feed the population, provide employment, and also feed ourselves too. Yeah, because the goal is to produce the quality food so that we can have a good crop and live a happy life. Thank you.
Thank you.